What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's another day here in Montenegro. Now, a few weeks back I made a video saying I was coming here to start over, try my hand at making some money online whilst away in a new country. And Montenegro is a country me and my wife have been keen on visiting for over a year now, and we have absolutely enjoyed this place so much. It's right up our street, it's the vibe we exactly like. But I was just trying my hand at making some money in another country, seeing how I did compared to the UK. A lot of my income is off TikTok and off YouTube, and looking at the situation logically, it's not going to be quite the same as living in England for myself financially. So I got here and the TikTok videos started tanking in views, and the plan of mine I was hoping for was to smash it out, do just as well here as I would in the UK, and then after a month maybe try out Georgia, maybe, you know, spend a good 4 or 5 months on the road. But for making money's sake, I think it's probably better to head back to England. Some videos have done all right, some haven't. Tried my hand at a few TikTok shop videos on the main account and they did really well. I also did 2 Instagram adverts during this trip, but without doubt I can not only make more online from England, but I also have the ability to go and do a job whenever I need to. But you know what, to take positives from this trip, it's been a good time away. I'm over a stone down. I've done 2 half marathons this week and I got 1 more to do. I'm just wondering whether I should put that off till tomorrow, because 21 kilometers is no joke. I'm on a good trajectory with the weight loss, and we've been eating so much cleaner. I feel so much better in myself. When did I realize that this wasn't going to be long term? I'm going to be honest, pretty early on I thought to myself, you know what, the views are going to have to pick up drastically here. I felt like there was always a chance, but it was going to be luck if I managed to make it work out here. Still clickbaited the videos to an extent to try my best hand at getting views on the YouTube algorithm. But this ultimately just not a trip, whereas spending a few months away and just an extended holiday. But what an extended holiday it's been. I've come to terms with the fact I'm gonna be in England for probably the next 6 months at least. It's been beautiful weather, got ourselves a nice little tan. We're gonna go get some water. Let's get going. All right, we've been sat here for like 20 minutes. Now it's the part I dread. Taking these bottles back. It's 12 liters of water I gotta carry for around 30 minutes. How many liters have you got? Alright, so I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not feeling 100%. After 2 half marathons this week, I'm now attempting the 3rd one. My body doesn't feel fully recovered, I feel a bit ill, and it's like 29-30 degrees Celsius out here. We're going to give it a go anyway. We got an easy start downhill for about 3.5 kilometers, and then I'll be getting my first drink of water. I'm not well, son's up with me. I've done 3 kilometers, I'm not doing any more. Oh man. Right. 2 days later, feel a lot better, other than hay fever. And we're gonna go again. So without further ado, let's get going. This is where we got up to last time. I'm feeling a lot better now. 3.6 kilometers into the 21 kilometer run. Let's get some water and keep on going. All right, we're currently 52 minutes down. We're 7 kilometers in, and we're taking our second break of the day and our second water. We're currently in Porto Montenegro, and I feel fantastic. I do feel like I'm just getting started, which is good because we still have another 14 kilometers to run. It's a really nice area, this. I swear, down here and in Dubai, like half of the yachts, half of the property are owned by Russians and Ukrainians. It does just make you think, where does this money come from? How are there so many wealthy people from these countries? You know, the worst thing about things not going quite to plan here, some people call me deluded, me just trying something out. You know, when you got a lot of people who, you know, think that way about you, it's a little bit annoying, you know. Well, 11 kilometers done, over halfway now, feeling really good, and this is one of the nicest spots, to be honest. So it definitely helps to start your run at 7 AM rather than starting it at midday. when it gets up to like 30 degrees Celsius. We're actually stopped off at a place where they do like transfers from one side of the bay to the other, so people don't have to drive all the way around. About 20 miles probably this saves them. I think it's about a €5 to €10. I think after I gave back my last car, I just had the mentality like I've spent enough on producing some videos. None of them really had done that well, and kind of mentally just focused on what I'm gonna do now when I get back to the UK. Definitely not worked out this time around. Right, so guys, we've made it up to the hill that we started off running down. We are 20 kilometers, 0.60 into our 21.10 kilometer half marathon run. That means just half kilometer left. Let's down this water and get this bad boy finished. Well, that's probably the best I've felt after a half marathon. I don't know if it's my best time. We're definitely capable again, a much better time. For that, I need to drop a little bit more weight because it is hard to carry 19 stone around. When we do that, I'll be able to use my muscles a little bit more and I won't feel like I'm dragging around such a heavy weight. But I'm proud of the accomplishment, especially after falling sick the other day. I spent the rest of that day in bed. Yeah guys, in summary, I was hoping for the best when I made the move out here. I felt there was a chance that it might pan out how it actually has panned out now, but on a scale of things that have gone wrong in the last 10 years, this is not even in the top 5, so things are all good. We just had a long holiday, got some sun, lost over a stone. It'll probably be more like 2 by the time we get out of here. And regardless of how it worked out here, I want to say to the people watching, you are not delusional to think you're capable of more. There's so many people capable of more. Last time I said that in a very respectful way. I was called deluded and I hate to be called that. I go through life seeing so many people who are capable of more. And now that I didn't make thousands out here, 10 people are gonna watch it and be like, I told him he should have followed my advice. I definitely could have worked harder out here. I watched back my videos and I just know that I could have done more. But it didn't pan out regardless. And that doesn't mean I stopped believing in myself. And you guys at home should believe in yourself also. Go out and do something that you've been telling yourself you're gonna do. I said it in a respectful way. I said if you love your life, you love your job, you're providing for your family, and you have your weekends with your family, that's brilliant, that's fantastic. If you have a job you enjoy. I'm just saying there's so many people out there who are more capable than they understand, and they're making 10 times what they're making for themselves, for their boss. And then they're looking at me and they're saying I'm delusional. I think that's delusional. For thinking you're not capable of more, for thinking everybody needs to settle for a certain type of life. And you know what else isn't stupid? In the year 2025, thinking the best way to do what you're trying to do is doing it through social media. I don't know why I feel such a need to prove it, but I definitely know I shouldn't. But that's today's video, guys. Looking for a flight back in the next week or so. Landlords, preferably in a rural area, not too far from Liverpool. Feel free to give me a shout. And remember guys, not everything's gonna go your way in life, but take encouragement from that and get up and go again the next day. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Also, good half a marathon today. See you guys in the next one. Take care. God bless.